Hello Sagittarius and kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel and or my Facebook page if you're watching this on Facebook. So there are going to be a few changes around as I revise and with the movement that is happening around me at the moment and for the last couple of weeks and months actually. And moving into a lot of growth anyway, so it's all cool. I might have had a little bit of an different tone there, but it is all growth at the end of the day, so it's just in changes. So there's a little bit about that, like something has come to an end, and it's, well, not in a negative way but in a positive way. Something, could be both actually for some of you, or either one of those. So it's something has come to an end, and it's kind of like left a little bit of an opening now for something else to do. And while you've had some ideas or thoughts about what you're wanting to do, it's kind of like there's some stepping stones to take in that sense as well, which some of you may not have kind of like take it into consideration. You may have had some, but it's like, okay, now I'm here. It's like, actually, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I'm just hearing like this firing up of energy now. It's like just building up. It's like, okay, I know what I need to do. Let's go. So, and then filling in the gaps in between. So it's kind of like just taking a step and taking that step is where I'm hearing. So some of you may not be taking that step, and you may be like holding off until something happens, but nothing's going to happen until you make it happen. Okay, so it's just like, until you get in there, and okay, it may be a step 2 or 3 ahead of yourself, but at least you begin to see what the next step is, like truly is, and in between that, which will start to bring everything together, and for you to be to go into 4, 5, 6, whatever it is that you're doing. Just saying. And anyway, so I'm just going to go back to my introductions. It seems to be like with all the videos, there's like this boom into it again. And so I'm just going to go back into that. So anyway, welcome. So I just want to say also, thank you very much for all the thumbs up, likes, shares, comments, and also the donations as well. So I really super appreciate them all. Also the subscribe. So please subscribe to my channel, and I just invite you to do that now or at the end of the video, and or follow and like me on my Facebook page. So I'm encouraging both, because there's with these changes that I talked about in the beginning, very loosely, not specifically, I know, it's going to mean, I'm just like focusing the videos more so on YouTube now, and not actually, sharing them or putting them on my Facebook page. But I will be putting the the 3, because I do them in 3s, as you've probably noticed, and so I will be putting yours up on Wednesday with Libra and Scorpio as well, and I will be putting the link on there, so you can go. It will be up there, but you just need to click on there, which will take you to the YouTube channel. Okay, cool, bananas. So anyway, that's that one done. I'm just looking at my list of things to do and what I need to cover. So the other thing is just a reminder that these messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. So just check out what your other signs are saying. So if you don't know what your other signs are, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a free calculator in it, and it will work it out for you. And the other thing is so check out your other signs. So this is for Sagittarius. I think I might have said Scorpio in the beginning. I meant to say Sagittarius, so I apologize for that. What was I going to say? I've kind of lost my train of thought then. So anyway, going back to where I was going, it's like, this is for Sagittarius. If Sagittarius is in your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign, so it's this messages there. So I don't know why, but I've got a little bit fumbly there with my words in there and the explanation. So distraction. So okay, distraction. There may have been some distractions around you, because it's like I just lost my train of thought just like that. So Spirit, we're talking it, but it may be that has been happening with you as well. So there seems to be something about like emptying out your mind, emptying out your energy, of decluttering it of things and energy that doesn't serve you any purpose for your highest good. So it may be that you do a little bit of meditation or going outdoors to ground, but just going outdoors to feel the air blow through your hair if that's your buzz, but it's just like getting out and getting the energy. And I know sometimes when I go out there and I'm feeling the breeze or the air and the wind comes, I love standing in the wind, just to like, it feels like everything's blowing off me. So maybe even like going into, you know, having a go for a swim if the weather is, you know, or a shower, just to wash or cleanse your energy as well every now and then, as well. Sometimes an extra shower doesn't hurt, you know, but sometimes water does really help. Or imagine yourself being under a waterfall, or swimming in a pond in a meditation or something like that. So this week I'm using the Starman Tarot deck, as well as possibly the Voyager, the Crystal Spirits deck. I'm going to be using that today because I'm not drawn to actually select one, you know, bring one from my my growing collection of crystals. So the thing is to just to remind everybody is that if you don't want to buy one of these crystals that comes up, or you've because you don't want to add to your collection, that's totally okay. So what I do is I will go on the internet and you know, type in, you know, images of whatever crystal that I'm looking for, and I will put it, you know, and, you know, scroll through them and scan through them and see which one resonates with it, or what I feel more connected to, and from the energy that it's vibrating out. And I will put it on my set it as my background on my laptop and or my computer screen. And so anyway, we'll see what comes out for you with the Crystal Spirits cards. So, oh, that one there is going to jump out. So, oh, Labradorite. Oh, I love Labradorite. That is one of my favorites. You're probably going to say, you love all the crystals. I know, I do. And the crystal kingdom, the elemental kingdom, has a very special place in my heart, in my energy, actually. So, Labradorite. Labradorite. I'm just going there. Didn't type that very well. Okay, so we go here. Oh, great. That didn't come out. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. Labradorite. Now, I find it really, how do I explain it? It's easier if I just read it, actually. So, a stone that's a transformative. A stone of transformation. Labradorite is a useful companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. It balances and protects the aura, raises consciousness, and grounds spiritual energies. Labradorite treats disorders of the eyes, brain, stimulates mental activity, and relieves anxiety and stress. So, and it's like, also, it is considered a tremendously spiritual stone, especially helpful for people who tend to overwork. It helps an individual regain energy while aiding the body and spirit in healing itself. In the metaphysical world, Labradorite is considered one of the most powerful protectors. So, all of the above is why I use this, or why I have this around me. So it's interesting. I've been drawn to a really nice piece that's in Infinity at the moment. So, which is a metaphysical shop that I work from in Hamilton at the moment on certain days. So, anyway, it's Labradorite is number 29 in the deck. So there's something about relationships with this, and so there's, you know, and 9 is a completion of a cycle. So there may be a relationship in some way or form, or relationships in some way or form, where there is a cycle that has been completed, and whether not necessarily a relationship where there is a parting of the ways, it could be, you know, a shifting in, you know, perspective about, you know, relationship that you are in, or that you have with people, or that you have, you know, with, whether it be friends, siblings, workmates, or whatever, business partner, your spouse, and that it's maybe more of a shift in the way that you're seeing things as well. So not necessarily, which could be, you know, because this is coming from a spiritual, not just a physical sense, but also a spiritual sense. So, but in a mental and emotional sense. So okay, so it's kind of like, I do feel for some of you it's more of that shift in that sense, and some of you it may bring a shift, a physical shift as well. Okay, so. But it's like you're seeing things differently. Your perspective about what has been happening is differently. So then the relationship, then I'm also feeling and sensing there's a shift in the way, and because of that shift in the way that you're seeing how relationships are formed or unformed, or what is going on within the relationship, is that it's helping you to grow within your relationship. So there is a big part that is with this self relationship with oneself, on saying that. So there could be someone which is making you look at things, and something has come up where there may be relationships are shifting in the change, where somebody is coming into your life, coming into the family, coming into the workspace, whatever, or coming into the business space. It may be, with a partnership in that sort of sense. It could be a friend, a friendship that is evolving as well, or dissolving as well, with relationships with somebody else or something else. So it's either evolving, revolving, or dissolving are the words that I'm getting there for you. So, but there's a certain sense of like what this crystal like brings is like that sense of protection, a sense of energy, regaining energy, but also but just getting a bit of clarity as well with things that are going on. So number 9, like I say, it's like there's some sort of completion of a cycle with that process as well. This is probably I would say, a very the best crystal for you to have right now, seeing as it has popped out. So I'm saying that there is, there may be other crystals that in your collection that you have that have the same sort of properties, but I would recommend to tune into that one, to sink into its energy, or let its energy evolve, move around you, revolve around you, and just meditate into it. Let it blend in with yours is where I'm going. So I'm just going to go and see what the tarot has to say, the Starman has to say. The Lovers, oosh. And this next card that was sticking out is the Princess of Pentacles. So the Lovers. Okay, so not necessarily meaning as in lovers, but I do feel like some of it's like, ooh la la. There is something about lovers there. So, which kind of goes back to this relationship things. There's for some of you that maybe rekindling something within a past love, or with a past love, but it also may be some with you maybe already in a relationship where you may be seeing rekindling something, or zhuzhing up something within that relationship with your spouse that's currently with you. I don't know, but there's the Lovers sort of an energy, but going back to that self-love as well with this one. So it's like, I am the gateway to divine love is what this in this deck is the theme, or the affirmation around this thing. So whatever it is, it's like knowing that you are the gateway to divine love, and that you are able to, if you want to go there, or if you choose to go there, to bring in that divine love out, you'll bring that divine love within you out and share it with the world. And it's not about, like giving it away or anything like that. It's like being in that space, all the time, where you're not wanting or needing to receive or give from others. It's just like who you are, being in that, that divine love space, in living it, breathing it, walking it, talking it, in that sense as well. So, but you are the gateway to divine love. And when we emanate that energy out, it's like, nothing can get in our way, basically, okay? Only ourselves. So, but there is this thing about seeing everything with love. So if you're going through a tricky time, it's like, bring out that love, that the divine love is in there, to hone in on that, basically. That's where I'm hearing for that. And sending it out, no matter what. I know there's maybe some shitty things going on in your life, or had been going on in your life, and it's maybe reappearing again, or you may be processing something and that's popping up. It's like, okay, going into that, sending out love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement and adventure. And sometimes we have to like just fake it till we make it, as in truly believing it and you know, feeling that energy. But you've got to start somewhere. And like, you know, with a great Louise Hay, it's like, you know, she is one of, you know, she's just such an amazing teacher and an amazing, you know, person. I don't know, she's passed over now on the other side, but her work, the legacy that she leaves is there. So, and how she talks about and shared how she got through all her trials and tribulations and shared it with the world, you know, was that love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. So there's that sort of energy, but it's like you, at first, yes, you don't believe it. And so that's what I mean about fake it till you make it. It's not meant to make fun of it, and it's not meant to be, you know, like, you know, saying that is fake, you know, and it, you know, how's fake, you know, so it's like shifting your energy from that. So, and so that's what I mean about fake it. So often we don't believe it, we don't trust it, or we, you know, when we go and say that and you look in the mirror and you're saying that to yourself, it's like, what the hell, you know? So it feels different, it feels, and you know, so you're shifting the energy in that sense. So because it's something that we're not used to doing with ourselves or to ourselves, it's like absolutely loving ourselves for who we are. So there's maybe some of that energy coming. So looking in that mirror, I love and approve of myself, saying those affirmations, and it's like, and you know, how good can this get, whatever is going on with it. And it's like, what else is possible that I haven't seen yet, or what else is possible that I haven't considered yet, that I've never considered. So, and those sorts of, and it's putting the energy out in that way. And I can feel the energy just shifting already. So so loving and approve of myself is that energy. So this is where I would like you to say, I am the gateway to divine love. Okay, I am the gateway to divine love. And then I love and approve of myself. That's what I mean about that. So it's like shifts the energy, and then you get more, we say it more often, and it's just like, you know, if you're saying something negative, you know, we've been brought up with a belief system and, you know, repetitively hearing things. So you're shifting the pattern of what you're hearing, but also what you're saying as well. So you're saying this to yourself, and, you know, it's going to shift your energy. That's all I can say. I'm going to leave it there. Now, oh, gosh. So the Princess of Pentacles has popped up. So the Princess of Pentacles in this deck is the same as the Page of Pentacles in the more traditional decks. Okay, so this princess, he, so also known, you know, could be male or female energy with the Page. So she talks about, the princess in this deck is, I value all of life. So there is something about, even with the Pentacles, it's like grounding yourself, coming back into your energy, you know, so you can see, you know, see the shit through the clay basically, and see or the mud or the dirt or whatever, or not wiping the windows. So we've got to come back into ourselves and, you know, retreat sometimes, to regroup is where I'm hearing, and to revise, review what, you know, where to now. And, you know, it's kind of like you probably already got, a lot of you, and some of you may, and some of you may not have got something in mind, in some sort of steps, but it's just fine-tuning it basically, or bringing it together a bit more. So I value all of life is with the Princess of Pentacles, but with the, you know, like I say, the Page is generally about new beginnings, and the Princess in this deck is about new beginnings, something going into the next, the transitioning, you know, moving into the next phase, which is where they were going with before. It's like there is something that's come to an end, but they're moving into the next phase of something. So it's like, you know, 1 to 10, you go 9, end of completion of a cycle. 10 for me is about transitioning, and like all the 0 and the 1 moving into 1 is that new beginning and starting again. So this is like the Princess is like moving into the next phase of whatever it is that you're doing. So like phase 2, okay, or whatever phase it is for you. So, but she brings in like this beautiful, fresh, new energy as well. So uplifted energy to help you move through it. So Pentacles, you know, probably, obviously, we've got something to do, because it's always, you know, Pentacles is about, you know, the financial side of things, freedom, wealth, possessions, and career, work, how you're going to make that money, or money coming in, or, you know, that blah blah, or going out, whatever. But it's about that career side of things, finances and stuff like that. So, but I'm also reading about seeing that as like energetically wise as well, because there's an energy exchange when we exchange money, when we, you know, or barter or anything, or exchange something in the way of like that giving and receiving for food or whatever. So, in a koha. So, for an exchange for a service rendered or whatever. So anyway, so she's like, yeah, there's something, an energy shift in there, in the sense that there's something, a new fresh energy coming through. So there may be literally a new, a younger energy coming into your space that offers you this ideas, fresh new ideas, or fresh new energy that's going to, or just saying something, being around you to lift your energy. It's like, and they may be helping you with something, helping you out with something as well. But there's definitely this energy she brings is there's something new financially that's moving, that's shifting, that it's like, I can feel like, okay, I can move now, because you've sussed something out, you've figured it out, and it's like, or something has come to fruition, and it's like, okay, I can move on to something either brand new or something new within it, okay, an extension. Beautiful. For yourself, as well as for others, even, it could be. Oh dear, I'm going to take this one. So, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I dropped that again. So there's something a bit dropsy today with yous. So, the Four of Pentacles, I have great influence and power. So it's using that energy to move into your, the space. So there's definitely something moving, that you're recognizing something about what influences and what power you do have, and that knowledge and the wisdom that you do have with that as well. Cool. I just want to hold that up again. So take notice of that energy there, and utilize it. Bring it in, utilize it, because there is something there. There's obviously ideas and to do with where you're wanting to go with this business, this some sort of financial transaction. It could be that you're in a partnership, and you know, or it could be that you're a partnership. You may be buying a property, or selling property, or buying another property. I don't know, or you know, or with your business. But something is shifting. Cool. So Judgment, the Judgment card. So I am vibrantly alive and live into the God and the Goddess that I am. So I'm feeling like there is, with this card, Judgment. Where are we going with this one? There's something about being free as well. It's like I'm hearing some of you are like free of judgment, free of like setting yourself free. And I just noticed like there's being in your power, because I'm noticing like a lot of the solar plexus is like you're free of, it's like you're seeing things like about not judging yourself, and going into that space of looking into, about judging others, and or judging altogether. But it's like there seems to be the sense of freedom there, where there is no judgment. Basically, it's there. It's like, arms up in the air. Like there's a sense of freedom. Like you've figured something out. You've worked through something. You've released something. It's like you've achieved something, and it's like, okay, but there is no judgment. So there's like a resurrection in this. There's like this new way of seeing things as well. As I'm just hearing judgment and resurrection. So there's something about, being in your power, and you've made it, it's like you've stepped away from something. It's like something is different anyway. And you're letting stuff go. And it's like there's a new you that's come out in the way that you see things. Awesome. I'm just going to leave it there, because I thought I was going to go somewhere, but it doesn't feel right now with getting another card from there. But I am going to go to the angel card. So Archangel Raphael has felt that energy pulling me towards there. So he's wanting to share a few messages with you too. Okay, so allow yourself to learn something new, do something different, or create something on your own. Okay, there. or create your own thing. It's interesting. So there may be something there that for you, new love. So this has come up again with the lovers. So there may be a new love for some of you that's coming through. Okay, how exciting! Like I said, ooh la la, not necessarily, but in the beginning. But hey, that's just confirmed it. So open your heart. Okay, we've got to open our heart to be able to give out and receive. It's no good shutting it up and closing it up and not, and holding in all that amazing energy that you can emanate out there. So just new love. So new love could be, like I say, in a new way of looking at something or someone. It's like a new energy of, a growth perspective with you and the way you feel you love yourself, but also in the way that you love somebody else and how you're going to project that out, which comes like with the Judgment card here as well, So it's like there's something new that's coming out there. So it's like you're setting yourself free to experience, to explore, to receive as well as give energy that's of reciprocal. Anyway, that word. So I thought I'd stop before I make up a whole new dang word. But there's something about the giving and receiving with love, basically. Okay, and I'll leave that with love. It's just got all quiet now. So anyway, so we leave that there with you now, Sagittarius, with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement and adventure, and prosperity and abundance. And that comes from not only myself, but my amazing spiritual team and the amazing intergalactic and multi-dimensional energies that are working with me now in this council, and Council of Energies, and also the energy of Sagittarius. Okay, bye for now. We'll see you next Wednesday.